Dear God, I come to you asking you to lead and guide us as we go through the trials and tribulations, the last of our storms. I know that we're tired, but thank you for blessing us with the strength to keep going, even when it feels as if we don't know when we're going to make it home. We know we're close, and it's not a time to give in. So, God, I want to just thank you for being present and being here with us and for us and allowing us to see that everything that we have experienced is for our greater good. So you guys, so I'm starting to get why Miss LYNETTE of ACS has basically been defamating my character. Like, she been like lusting, like hella lusting. And she's been hitting on me sexually as well. So when I deny her advances, she goes and starts writing shit on the paper, like trying to accuse me of having psychosis. So, you know, I'm starting to see how spirituality and criminology are merging together, because what I'm starting to notice and put together is people who are spiritually dead are capable of doing some of the worst crimes you will ever see, ever hear about. Shit, man. And this is where you gonna learn that there's a certain amount of forgiveness you give somebody who does not have self-discipline and who is driven by lust. And lust is not always sexual. Lust can be if you power hungry and greedy, whatever it is. But I remember I stated in one of my old videos, toxic feminine energy is the worst kind of sexual predator, because you will never see it coming. It's the kind where you'll be looking over your shoulder thinking it's a man following you home. It could be a fucking woman. Why do you think rape is much more worse in prison? Okay, because a lot of women's rage, toxic feminists who house rage, like they literally will do some of the worst crimes you will ever ever hear about. For example, it would surprise you that the most innocent lookingest people are the worst sexual deviants. And what's interesting is when you have sexual deviants who are feminists working at ACS. Miss LYNETTE Hall is one of them. She is able to blend in because she looks like the aunt next door that you can have a conversation with about anything. She wears these, nice common colors, green and pink. But when she's not, writing on paper, because she's very particular and very specific about hiding her tracks, about how she does things. Honey, the way she be looking at people, especially women and little girls, yo, let me tell you something. That woman is so nasty. And the last in-person visit I had, she said something to me, a sexual innuendo, and she literally asked me, so what that pussy like? I looked up from changing my daughter and I said, what the fuck, Miss LYNETTE? And then, as usual, she go to defamate my goddamn character. So at the end of the day, I filed a complaint with 311. And I'm about to file some more complaints. I've been asking to get her perverted ass removed. A lot of people are aware of masculine sexual predators. When it comes to children, they don't pay attention to the feminines. Feminines are the worst ones. Feminine sexual predators, when it comes to children, they will scar their own children up. And I know because I experienced it. My mother was my first, literally. And for a really long time, like, she narcissistically abused me so that I would not talk about it. My mother literally molested me 9 fucking times. My sister molested my oldest daughter when my daughter was separated from me. So I am one of the few women in my family that do not fucking touch their kids. Now, I know of a sexual pervert in the African American community a mile away due to living with my mother. My mother acted like, I'm everybody's best friend. The house is clean. However, she did all that shit so nobody will pay attention to the fact that she liked little girls. So I can tell a pervert who works in ACS. Now, the average person will look at a woman, right? We'll look at a man. But the biggest sexual perverts who really torture children are fucking females. You can already expect what a masculine's gonna do. But with a feminine who is got a lot of rage, and they, like, if they live in a home where people don't listen to them, where they feel like they overgiving, Like a feminine that live like that, aka Miss Hall, and then they try to make it, they put so much time and effort into looking like they something that they not. Let me tell you something. This is a feminine you got to be mindful of, because this type of feminine literally will touch your child and then act like I didn't do it and no one's gonna know about it. So we're gonna pull some cards. I don't know what the message is gonna come up, but like at this point, I don't care how long it take. You know, if Miss Lynette Hall like women so much, we gonna see if she like prison. Cause out of spite, because I have rejected her advances, she held on to my child like I'm the one that can hold your child. Your child can't go home with you. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? And she had a calm face while she was doing it, but she a female narcissist who liked to play chess, so it was kind of like, get mad, everybody gonna see it. And I'm like, are you really doing this at your job right now? I started putting context clues together and shit. And now I'm just finally at the point. Miss Lynette Hall is a sexual pervert. And the thing is, you would never know it. And so I'm going to help y'all identify a feminine sexual pervert. You got to understand, it just ain't men that be fucking kids. It be women. You remember the movie Precious? Well, that movie won't just somebody, let's make this story up. That's the actual survivor of some fuck shit like that. I'm thinking Precious. I don't know why Precious coming to mind, but Precious left her nasty ass mama. I love my nasty ass mama. And then basically working with these nasty ass people is making me aware they need to be aired the fuck out. Look, if you are trying to hit on me while I'm having a visitation with my child, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you're trying to trigger my PTSD, so I will spaz out while I'm having a visit with my child, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you writing on paper that I got psychosis because you don't want people to know that you are basically not being professional on your goddamn job, because you're lusting after a client and possibly their child long term, you think I'm gonna just sit back and be quiet? You got the wrong person. Spirit, what messages do you have? We got 8 of Wands. I don't know what this is about, but these cards be talking. You don't need a lot for these. We got 7 of Wands, Queen of Hearts, the Empress, and High Priestess, and the Star, and 3 of Cups, and Ace of Cups. All right, and below that we got 5 of Wands. So what I'm picking, and with this 8 of Spades, 8 of Spades, Swords, and the Hangman, and 9 of Diamonds. What I'm starting to pick up, you're protected. If you're watching this and you're going through something very difficult, you're protected. And this Ace of Wands next to this 5 of Wands and Page of Cups is talking about exactly what the fuck I'm going through. Somebody letting they lust get the best of them. You know how long I have attracted lustful, competitive people who wanted to destroy me and fuck me at the same time? Now I'm starting to figure out why these fake ass friends I had was basically screwing me over. Miss Smith, and she know who the fuck she is, she kicked me out because I didn't want to have a threesome with her and another nigga. And I'm kind of like, I'm starting to put all this shit together. Like, I'm not mad at what I went through. I'm grateful that I went through it because I can let you guys know what you need to be aware of. Okay? So in this moment, if you are a healthy empath, you are definitely going to be up in your protection. This 7 of Wands say, you know, you're going to be able to sniff out mice who looking for some cheese a mile away, and you're going to snuff that ass in your own unique way. Okay? So you are going to protect your energy because your sensitivity levels need to be honored. Anybody that can't honor, for example, I heard I didn't do a pick. I went to a pick a card, and I asked, what does my family think of me? And the way my family thinks of me, they think of me as, we want you around, but we want to make you feel bad, because if you feel better than us, we're going to feel our insecurities. And we don't want to feel our insecurities. We want you to feel our insecurities, because when you feel our insecurities, we feel better because we don't feel them. In fact, I was the one where if somebody was having a bad day, they abused me, felt better, and then they went and hung out with a cousin, or they went and hung out with somebody else. And when I would try to go around them just to talk about, I don't understand, why do I feel like this? And somebody listen to me, they would say shit like, don't you see grown people are talking here? I don't want to play with you. But before it was like, play with me, and then hit me. What kind of shit is this? You willing to abuse somebody just to be around them, take what you want, and then run? Us healthy empaths don't want that shit. We're not trying to be around an abusive ass motherfucker who think you can take what you want from us and then motherfucking run. But the beautiful thing about experiencing it is you start to realize, I know a lot about a lot. So let me share this information with my family. Let me share this information with my friends. The few people I call friends, hell. Let me share this information with them. Because as an empath, you go through some supernatural shit that if you told people about it, people would say, no, you don't go through that. Well, why the fuck would I make up some shiesty ass shit about an ACS worker being a pedophile and hitting on the client at the same time? Is that the shit you think I want to talk about? No, I want to talk about being happy. I want to talk about going on a vacation. I want to talk about meeting the love of my life. I want to talk about seeing my kids grow. Why the hell am I going to take the time to make a strategic lie up? Well, Miss Lynette Hall did this and Miss Lynette Hall did that. Why would I defamate somebody's character and put it on the social media platform? Come on now. Why would I put out something that I don't want? I'm putting the motherfucking truth out. And while I'm airing her truth out, I'm telling my truth. So I grew up with a mother who was a molester. My sister became a molester, okay? My mother molested me and my sister. Now, I was always sad, depressed, suicidal as a child, because whenever I tried to talk about what happened in our house, my mother would beat the shit out of me. However, my sister started hanging out with a whole bunch of people, so my mother wouldn't touch her. My sister started working her ass off, kissing ass and sucking dick, and ain't nothing wrong with it. You good at what you do if you do it. But she did it so she could run away from our mother. Now, we both did not know that, hey, you need to heal. We didn't know how to heal because our mother kept fucking with us psychologically. Our mother is our mother can kill somebody and get away with that shit. My mother is a cancer, okay? And she's the type of cancer, she'll cook you a meal. You'll come into the house. She'll she'll put a movie on for you. She'll do all the finer things in life that you think. And all of a sudden, you feel bad. And you black the fuck out. My mama the type to basically put some shit in your food and you'll wake up with no fucking clothes on, wondering what the hell happened. Trying to come to. After you get your clothes back on, she strategically walk in. Are you okay? Are you okay? And then she'll start mind fucking you and you'll be trying to figure out what the fuck happened. My mother drugged our food so much. The 9 times that she molested me, I really don't fucking remember because my mother put fucking coke in the food. Yeah, she would go to NA meetings and be like, yes, my name Rita Keys and I'm clean. 30 years clean, boo. However many years she had then. And it's interesting because she was fucking and sucking for her drugs. So I understand addiction because I had a mother who was fucking me after she got hella high. But what stopped her from fucking me again with her damn fingers was the fact the ninth time that she tried to fuck me when she was high on some fucking heroin, she almost OD'd. So afterwards, she just started beating the shit out of me. And then she would say, tell the school that, your sister beating up on you. But she didn't have enough self-discipline to stop herself from beating me. For years, she beat the shit out of me. And she would always threaten me and do fear psychosis on me and say, if you tell anybody, nobody's gonna believe you. Everybody's gonna think you're crazy. Then I had my own mother going around the neighborhood saying, I love my children, but I be concerned about Spain. The whole time, I'm wondering, why the hell am I getting bullied out here in these streets? My mother basically tried to cover her tracks up to the point. She turned fuckers against me. So of course I can identify a fucking female pedophile. Miss Lynette got everything going on that my mother got going on. Come on now. I done healed from too much narcissistic abuse to be like, no, it didn't happen. Lynette Hall, you can be mad. You can call me from a goddamn number wherever you gonna call me from. Do what you gonna do, boo. I want you to. Because every time I post a video, I seem to get random phone calls. Interesting, right? I always seem to get interesting phone calls right when I'm doing videos. Somebody like, shut the fuck up, right? Why the hell am I gonna shut up if you are harassing the shit out of me? I'm literally staying with somebody, so I don't be sleeping by my goddamn self at night. You trying to get me to have a mental breakdown in public, so I told you we were right about her. Who the fuck is really has psychosis in this bitch? How is it you have people with a fucking degree, but they're trying to hide their mental illness with the fact that we're the ones with the badges, we went to college, we have the money. You are highly sociopathic if you use information to control someone's psyche to get something you want. And then when you don't get it, you try to what? Hurt them. So basically, here's what I'm gonna put it down. I don't give a flying fuck if somebody's upset, if somebody's mad at me for putting the truth out. Whoever is connected to Lynette Hall, send her this fucking link. I want her to know I don't give a good goddamn what she put on that motherfucking paper. I don't give a good goddamn what her replacer put on the goddamn paper. I will air your replacement out. The fact that you are letting your lust cloud your fucking vision when it comes to being present for a ACS visit. The fact that you are doing very criminal things and you thinking you ain't gonna get away with it. You done targeted the wrong highly targeted person. I'm a highly targeted person who you can have a fucking gun to my head and I'm still gonna speak the truth. I will yell it out to the motherfucking heavens what you've done. You can pull the goddamn trigger. And before I take my last motherfucking breath, I will still speak truth. Do you understand? I'm not afraid of death. The woman that was supposed to take care of me was my goddamn first, and I was goddamn it 3. So you think I'm gonna be afraid of somebody hiding behind an organization? Come on, man. When your own goddamn mama willing to fuck you, your own goddamn sister willing to fuck your child, you think I'm really gonna sit here and just, I don't want them to hurt us. You already hurt me. I ain't sitting in there hurt. I'm saying, fuck it, man. I'm gonna do something that I ain't never done before. Ain't nobody shutting me up. At this point, however you feel doesn't matter because you do not have emotional discipline. And lack of emotional intelligence distorts how you see things. So let's say right here, We're going to do a little psychology, okay? We're going to really show you what psychosis look like, okay? This is, we're going to fill it up. The glass half full, right? The glass half full. Now, if you're pessimistic, you're going to be like, I'm almost about to run out of water. I don't have enough water. Now, if you're optimistic, you say, well, I have just enough water. This going to carry me to where I need to get to. Now, the pessimistic person going to be like, but you have more water than me. It's the same amount of fucking water. It's just a new perspective. A new perspective is simply saying, well, maybe I don't need as much water as I thought I did. Maybe I need just enough for my trip. However, somebody who's like, I don't have enough water, let me take more, even though it looks like you have the same amount of water. No, even though you have the same amount of water, I feel you have more water because you have a new perspective. Because the perspective you're sharing is saying, I got more than enough water. But if I'm on a lack mentality, I'm saying I don't have enough water. So even if I have money, fame, status, power, if I have a lack mentality, I'm constantly chasing something. And if you seem happy and you seem to have a little bit more than me, and if I can, to try to take what I want, I'll sit there and lie on you. This is the world we live in. So psychosis would say what we need to do to take that water from them. Let me lie on them. Let me psychologically fuck with them. Let me get them to a point where they're paranoid. Let me cover my tracks and say, well, that person is losing control. Let me get to a point where I'm basically falsifying documents, like they're losing control. And then what's funny is, if a highly targeted individual you're putting on the paper, they're mentally and emotionally unstable, and every time you see them, they're more put together than you, somebody's starting to ask questions. Why the hell would a highly targeted individual air out a nice, decent, average individual who don't do nobody no harm? Psychosis says, I'm going to cover my tracks to take what's yours because I don't have gratitude. Gaslighting says, you're crazy. Give me your water. No, you're crazy. Why? You have psychosis if you call somebody crazy because they do not want to give you what's theirs. You have psychosis if you feel that you're entitled to someone else's stuff. You have psychosis if you feel that there's nothing wrong with you trying to sabotage somebody to take what's theirs. Fuck. This is my goddamn water, bitch. I got more than enough water. Symbolic. What happens when a person see that you drunk your own water? You know that a sociopath, if they go above and beyond to try to hurt you physically. I don't want my ex, and I done basically said, nigga, bye, 24/24. As an angel, never gonna come in handy if you're watching this. I done said goodbye. And he basically planning murder because he's like, nobody rejects me. Lack of accountability. Your emotions are your emotions. Your pain is your pain. I reject your emotions. I reject your pain. Just as I have pain and I have emotions. Look, when COVID came, everybody was subjected to something mental happening, okay? And for somebody to try to stigmatize you because, you know, you've been under much more mental, psychological stress since birth, and because they want to say, well, since you don't want to give into my bullying, I'm going to try to make your life a living hell. Well, as a highly targeted individual, let me say this. I'm going to live my best life. I don't give a goddamn what you do. Do what the fuck you going to do. You can try to bully me. You can try to hound me. You can try to stop me. However, whatever the fuck you going to do this shit, man. In fact, get goalie about it. Because I'm still going to speak my motherfucking truth. It's gotten to the point that if you an empath, a healthy one at that, and you simply express how you feel, narcissists try to gaslight the situation. In fact, narcissists try to stop you from talking because they know if you are a highly intelligent empath who is emotionally intelligent and mentally beyond your years, you're going to spit some truth so good. When I say this, you're going to spit some truth so good that people are going to clearly understand you. That is why narcissists cut you off when you're talking, because you are clearly expressing there's something uncomfortable going on here. And even though we clearly can't see it, I don't want to end up years down the line being emotionally and mentally unstable and not able to express how I feel. And I'm trying to express it now, but you keep trying to interrupt me so no one is listening. Do we not see a pattern here? So if you have a narcissist, like, stop, and they abuse you, this person has a lot to hide. That's why I'm picking up, before my mom started treating me the way she did a whole lot more shit. I want to say thank you to my nasty ass mama and my nasty ass sister, because you showed me it don't matter how much abuse you do to me or my children, we gonna be good. Y'all may give up trying to hide the fact that y'all some fucking pedophiles, but I don't give up. I don't give up on my children, and I don't give up on myself. And if you're part of my family, I don't give up on you either. So I do not give a flying fuck if you keep pushing the agenda that she's mentally unstable. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to be having a good time. I'm going to do what I love. And all the while, you're going to be sitting there getting more miserable. Your sociopathic tendencies are showing, and you're unaware that you're being investigated by several organizations who's trying to figure out what the hell is going on with missing children in the United States after they go into the foster care system. Come on, man. You got families literally looking for their kids who got put into the foster care system. You got mothers and fathers who got clean from addictions and they did everything right. And then you got motherfucking ACS people trying to hide the fact that they are piss poor emotionally unstable, mentally unstable. So they just, well, the child's gone now. We don't got to worry about it. You have fucking families looking for their kids who can do that. There's no records that their kids are even in the foster care system. What? I said I was a little too angry. I was a little bit too hyped. Am I mentally unstable? Oh, so should I be calm? Well, there are children who have been missing in the U.S. and there's no records of it in, the foster care system. What is happening to our children? If you are a parent and you know that children are going missing, if you are a parent who loves your child, you will stand 10 toes down for your children. You will sacrifice for your children. In fact, if you are a parent who has had your child taken from you maliciously, stand up. Literal shit. Stand up. They may threaten you. They may try to take your stability from you. But you know what you have to lose? It's not your life. It's a relationship with your child. Because if your child says, my mom's not willing to fight for me, my dad's not willing to fight for me, this is the love a child thinks they deserve. My mother was so horrible to my dad. Anyone who knew her personally did not want shit to do with her. Anyone after they fucked with her, they wish they had never got a nut with her. They were glad they couldn't have kids with her ass. They tried to get with a new partner just so the new partner could scare my mother away. Because my mother is a what? A stalkerous, sociopathic motherfucker. She look innocent. She look like I got a heart disease. But this the same bitch that will hack into your motherfucking phone, bitch. And she will stalk you. She will have people gang stalk you. She will pay motherfuckers that check she get from the government, baby, to check up on you. Yeah, you would never know it because she in a little town called Greenville, North Carolina, right? She in the dirty South, so of course, Southern women who look like that got to be dumb. No, look, ignore the fucking illusions and really get to know people. In fact, don't hang out with somebody the first day you meet them. I learned that yesterday. I started realizing, why am I telling somebody who's highly intellectual to calm down? Because what this is going to have me doing, if I'm starting out saying, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, shut up, let's have some peace and quiet. You say you woke, you say you here, you say you there. But what I'm seeing is you ain't there. Because if you have self-disciplined people who have integrity are spiritually enlightened. Individuals who do not have self-discipline or integrity and abuse esoteric knowledge cannot be trusted. Integrity is me saying, I do not like dealing with fucking lustful, toxic, feminine energy. And it takes a lot for me to basically keep it together. In fact, I'm gonna let Miss Lynette Hall find this. If you know Lynette Hall of Harlem ACS, please share this with her. I want her to know, since she want to be famous so much. Well, let's be famous. Let's get famous for who we truly are. You want money? You want fame? You want clout? You want a connection, Lynette Hall? Our connection is based off of truth. And so you've been talking about wanting to sing. Some tell me you got a pretty good singing voice in the shower in prison. Interesting, right? But Lynette Hall, you wanted to become world known, right? Fame come with a price, right? A wise man said, don't make a wish to a genie and not be very specific about it. What's very interesting, and we're gonna be not careful what you ask for. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You just might get it. You just might get it. Get it? Basically, to sum this whole thing up, do not put out anything into the universe if you're not willing to look at yourself in the mirror. Don't say you want love, but you a hateful ass person. Because if you see love, you try to break love up. Now, what happens when you try to fuck with somebody who's love? Well, let's just say the world, so I'm about to, basically, you ain't gonna be able to keep lusting for too long the way you thought you was. Your worst fear is gonna come up. You gonna really be, a break gonna be put into what you're doing. You're gonna have loss of money. And all the projections you put on somebody else gonna come back to you. It's funny that in the age of Aquarius, Nobody wants to be lied to, not even a narcissist. They want to lie to you, but they don't want you to lie to them. That's why they tell you, my mother did this. Don't lie to me. If you leave anything out, you lied to me. And why would you lie to me when I'm taking care of you? Said the same motherfucking bitch that tried to make me come 4 goddamn times. Come on now. Let's get real honest about this shit, right? I don't give a good goddamn if I look like, oh my gosh, I am so sweet. I'm an angel. And this is how angels act. No, angels can be whatever the fuck they want to be. Angels can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I'm a goddamn earth angel that is going to air out every fucking pedophile's business. See, pedophiles got smart, y'all. Pedophiles got smart. They started getting positions where they could be looked at as trustworthy. Women who didn't heal from sexual abuse became just like the abusers that they had to deal with, okay? Some women abuse men sexually. There are men who have asked to get a rape kit done, and people looked at them like, no, somebody raped you? You a man. You funny, right? Even men get raped. Men have trauma with sexual rape. And if you a man that's been raped, it's time to share your story. Let me tell you, people ain't gonna laugh and say, oh my gosh, he got raped. He fucking lying. He just trying to get some pussy. No, people gonna say, whoa, I never knew a man could get raped. The way you just spoke that truth really hit me deep to my soul, bro. I want to talk about some stuff myself now. I want to share what I've been through. Okay? This is the time to strike while the iron's hot. I've been calling nimbles, leaving complaints. Ain't nobody been following up. So I said, if bitches want to be a motherfucking star, well, let me tell the fuck what's going on. You want to be a star? You want to get attention? Ain't nothing wrong with attention. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know how to work that shit. Because what comes with attention is stalkers. People who want attention, but they don't have boundaries. When you don't know criminology, you think you know it, but you don't really know it. Well, let's just say you can end up in some very interesting situations. One may say, well, isn't it scary to embrace your inner beauty with feminine and masculine stalkers? Well, yeah. But how do you protect yourself? It's in your birth chart. You protect yourself the way your birth chart tells you how to. People that don't know how to actually interpret the birth chart, they're kind of like, I don't understand what you mean. So let's just say, if you want to be a fucking star, wish granted. However, if you do not have boundaries, if you just give in and you're not kind and gentle to yourself, you're going to meet your worst nightmare. Because I watched a video with Rihanna walking to her husband's, doing his thing, making magic. You know, her beautiful glowing skin. You had a whole lot of low vibrational people just wanting to basically like get so close to her. They wanted to touch her stomach. They wanted to touch her body. Like she literally just walking, gliding. And you got people like taking pictures like, I just saw Rihanna. I just saw Rihanna. However, when it comes to seeing the person that they with, that's taking care of them, they biting the goddamn hand that feed them. Yet a person they don't even know who ain't paying no goddamn attention. But then they go home and they abusing the person that they fucking. Come on now. They're abusing the kids that forgive them day in and day out. They ain't listening to nobody. And they wonder, why we always arguing? Well, and then they go on social media and post, I saw Rihanna. The whole time, people that's talking to them, because ain't that nobody want to fuck with them at home. Like, you saw Rihanna? Oh shit, where was she at? You can tell, don't nobody really want to fuck with me. They just want to know where Rihanna at. So let me pull the strings. But what you don't know is you attracted people that don't give a fuck about you. So you're going to end up feeling empty. It's a choice to keep fucking with empty brain ass motherfuckers. It's a fucking choice. So, a lot of codependent, lonely people who have no emotional self-discipline, no emotional control. If they can't get with around a healthy person, they'll try to make that life a living hell. Hope the person give in with the bullying, and to pass the time, they'll try to game stock you with some low vibrational people, hoping that you'll come around and you'll fall for a booby trap. And you're just like, bro, you sound sociopathic as shit. Yo, when I be communicating with Miss Lynette Hall of Harlem ACS, yo, I be putting her shit on blast. I be letting her know, honey, you need to get your shit together. Your mental illness is starting to show, boo. It's not a good idea to be a pedophile and a female working in ACS and getting blasted. So let's pull some cards. We're going to do a 3-pile pick a card. There's pile 1. The overall energy is Queen of Wands, and the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, you guys. So let's get some information crowning this 3-pile pick a card. All right. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Queen of Wands, let's just say somebody who's been in devil energy, who's been doing magic on you, is just constantly going back to the same shit. Like they on a wheel, they on a spinning wheel, like. And basically what's happening is they can't even hide what the fuck they doing. Like, for some reason, when they get around your energy, they can't lie like they used to. It's like their mind goes to the point where they don't have no self-discipline. They just like, I don't care if I get caught. It was a crime of passion. But you know what happens when punishment comes? After you start to realize, okay, I won't do it again. I promise. Nah, we got the 2 of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And we got the 9 of Cups. So what's happening here is you're going to start to realize who's for you a lot more deeper. When I say a lot more deeper, it's going to go to a place where it ain't going to just be you fake, you real. You're going to be able to, okay, I feel as if I'm going to be juggling my values with this individual. Like when I'm by myself, I just be chilling. So I feel like you guys are going to start to learn how to like identify healthy people and non-healthy people. With healthy people, it's like, hey, I gotta go too. Have a good day. I hope I see you again. If I do, great. If I don't, but I wish you the best. And you don't feel that person energy tugging on you. All right. Unhealthy is if, let's exchange numbers. Let's go hang out. Let's do this. They're showing signs of codependency and needy motherfuckers. And with this Queen of Pentacles coming, you appear very well money to these people because they look at energy as money. Okay. They're not sure how the fuck it is you are able to protect your energy from them. So if they're bullying you, it's because they're trying to get something from you. 4455. Okay. Is an angel number that will give you a solution. And with this 9 of Cups, these people are overindulging. And so in this moment in time, if you have any addictions, this is going to be coming to the surface for healing. Okay. These people are overindulging, and with this Two of Pentacles, they're basically starting to show inconsistency in character. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. 1 minute they're good and 1 minute they're great. I mean, 1 minute they're good and 1 minute they're just like manic and super low depression. A lot of people are trying to keep up their drug habits right now. So it's going to be people with suits and ties on trying to do this shit. You're going to notice, and they're not talking about this now, but medication, high doses of medication, they mixing that shit and a whole lot of shit, and they got new drugs coming out. And a whole lot of white collar people, you know, who got positions of authority, they using that shit. All right. All right, we also got the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Death. So what's happening here is people that has been, you know, watching you begin anew. As you're transforming, they're getting lower. Before, when they beat you down to the point, they were game stalking you and saying, you're this, you're that, haha, we're bullying you. But now it's to the point, you look good, you smell good, you feel good, people give a fuck what you gotta say. And now these people looking like, you super emotional today. So what's happening is these people's immune system is breaking down so fast. Do not give into these fear tactics. Be patient and pray when you start feeling fear coming to the surface. Whatever happened in the past, you're going to be doing a whole lot of new things to help you heal from it, okay? And you're going to be released from this energy of death that people placed on you, because you're basically, there's so many ways that you can die, and you keep changing it. And this basically sends the death energy back to them. So these people are hella scared. And with this Ace of Pentacles, I'm also picking up, they're afraid of how they're going to die. Because there's some people that wished a whole lot of ill will on you. There's a whole lot of people that was like, let us breadcrumb you. By the way, government, if you're watching, put $897 in my cash assistance, because I need to pay for a Penn Foster education. Also, if you want to put it in my cash app, it's Sacred Fire 18. Sacred Fire 18. All right. Also, a whole bunch of other families need some money. Hook their asses up too. While you still, you know, putting out paper money, and just because China ain't taking it, we'll take it. You got all that extra money sitting around, don't know what to do with it. We tired of struggling. All my life been poor, but it really don't matter no more. The government about to pay us big, cause you been fucking with our kids. Came in the game, fuck with me, took my kids. You had me on the street. Now I'm back up and I'm doing it big, raising my voice so we can wake up the kids. Oh shit, said too much. Hey, but it's a new beginning, man. Man, the kids gonna be winning. Also, whoever's watching you, all they can do is sit and watch. Throat chakras blocked because you are being so well received. They don't know what the fuck is going on. You getting so much love and support. They sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? You being seen as the sun. See, if it's cold outside and the sun come out, people who different come outside and say, shit, it's a beautiful day. I know we've been through it, but let me tell you, it's a beautiful day. Let me come outside. Let me have a good time. Let me ease my mind. But if you a motherfucker that's constantly putting pressure on somebody, you don't look like the sun. You look like a goddamn tower moment. It look like every time you fucking come around, bad shit happen. You look like a bad luck charm. The government is a fucking bad luck charm. That's why we light workers be exposed they ass, and then they turn that bad luck charm into, oh shit, let's fix it. I literally had somebody say, hey, we'll get you a job doing makeup. Why is it when I was trying to ask y'all for help, y'all motherfuckers ain't want to give me no money? But then when I start opening my mouth, y'all want to be like, shh, please, shh. My family's being impacted. All our family's being impacted, nigga, but we ain't being selfish about the bitch. So basically, somebody from your past, honey, is basically gonna be pining over your ass forever. See, it was fun in games when they was disturbing your peace. It ain't fun in games no more. It ain't fun in games no more. It ain't fun in games when everybody treating you like how you treated somebody in the past. Don't nobody care that you want to cry. Man, it's up to you how long your karma lasts. Man, this is a cipher. Man, we taking elevation higher. Come on, call me and tell me what you about. Come with that truth, man. All right? Now, the energy crowning this reading is the King of Swords. Don't fuck with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very emotional. However, a healthy King of Swords shares their emotions only with healthy people. Because the King of Swords is so emotional that if the King of Swords opens up to the wrong person, well, the King of Swords turns into the King of Swords reverse. This is a fucking tyrant. This is someone who's psychologically abusive. So if the King of Swords is upright, be prepared that the King of Swords, if they want you, they will admit it. They will communicate with you. They will be honest about it. And they will express their emotions so clearly, you will never have to wonder what the fuck is going on. They also will have great self-discipline. It's very good to have great self-discipline if you have air energy in your chart, because the air says go here, go there, and you have to know when to stop. Okay, you got to know when to back it up, back it up. So the energy surrounding this reading is the King of Swords energy. Now, what message does the King of Swords have for you today? Let's go to pile one. Pile one, we got 9 of Pentacles. All right. So let me slow down and light some incense. Actually, I've been thinking about lighting this incense for so long, and all I've been doing is just sitting here like, and I'm starting to realize how warm I am. Let me turn the heat off. Also, dark workers been wearing themselves out, their body breaking down, their addictions picking up, they don't know how to stop it. Light workers, if you have addictions, you're working through your addictions and you're going to get through it and you're going to have a powerful ass story to tell. All right? Do not give in. You're more powerful than addiction. Somebody needed to hear that. All right? But a purge is coming for dark workers because they trying to hide the fact that they got a mental illness. What happens when the same mental health industry that saved you is actually turning its back against you? Interesting, right? I wish justice happens all over the world today. Wish granted. Right? Yeah, I'm ready for Halloween to come. I thought about putting some real nice funky combos together. All right, I'm ready to have a good time for Halloween. All right, so when you start getting stressed out, think about what you want to dress up for as for Halloween. All right, so with the 9 of Pentacles, with the King of Swords, the message I'm picking up is you're going to be greatly rewarded for freeing yourself from a cage. Now, when a lot of us, when we hear we have a key to unlock our own cage, we think that maybe we got put in a mental prison based solely on our own actions. But for the most part, we got based in a mental prison, for like a lot of reasons, not just us. And those individuals that helped us get there literally are lessons of forgiveness, lessons of setting healthy boundaries. And this comes in handy because when you start to realize, wait, I do have the keys to my freedom. You see how this cat is looking at this bird? Now, how would this bird get out this cage? If the cat wants to eat the bird uses what it has. You can sing, and the cat is so smart, it'll say, no, I'm going to keep you in the cage. The cat would love to eat the bird and listen to it sing. You see how this is not going to work? If you have if a cat is trying to hear a bird sing while eating it, but they want to hear the song finish, how can a bird fool a cat? Well, it's what a bird can do. A bird can sing so beautiful that the cat comes to see the bird every day. You know what I'm saying? The bird will sing so beautiful. The cat comes to listen every day. You know, the cat says, I want to put my food near this beautiful bird's cage, right? You see how the food is next to it? Now, you have no idea how powerful the gift of song is. One would think the bird could set itself up so the cat will unlock the cage and the bird can fly away. But if the bird's going to do that, the bird has to understand how a cat moves. But a cat is normally in secret. You can't really find the cat. So what if this cat and bird are actually good friends? Think about it. All cats don't eat birds. All cats don't eat fish. Literally. You should not judge a cat just because one cat ate a fish and one cat ate a bird. Do all cats eat birds? No. Cats are so unique. They have these new, different way of doing things. And people just like cats because you may not understand the cat, but you like the cat. So it all depends on how you view the situation. So if you view things from, I have all I need, this little bit of water is just enough to get me to where I need to go, and I'll get more when I need it. Well, if you have love when you speak, cats feel safe with you. If you talk to a cat trying to seduce it, to get it to do something you wanted to do, a cat don't want shit to do with you. So what if possibility this cat and bird are actually good friends having a conversation? I mean, you have heard of dogs and cats being good friends. So the King of Swords is saying, take the time to really see things from a new perspective. The King of Swords is very broad-minded. The King of Swords is innovative, ahead of his time, and knows exactly how to whip people into shape to do it. And the King of Swords has a vision. And if the King of Swords has a vision, don't fuck the vision up. That's why people can say the King of Swords is cold-hearted. No, the King of Swords ain't cold-hearted. The King of Swords has a vision, and the King of Swords will put this vision out. And it says, take your time understanding the vision. There's no reason to try to live 23 lifetimes in one lifetime, okay? In fact, if there's one lifetime, you just want to go to the beach every day. And everybody like, you need to get a job. You a beach bum. But at the same time, all your bills are paid. Your family's happy. All is good. And you got people trying to get in your business, trying to figure out how you're doing what you're doing. Here we go back to this 9 of Pentacles. It may look as if people who are different from you just want to take from you, but you might be surprised. You might meet some like-minded people who are different. Because the energy I'm getting from this card, this 9 of Pentacles, is that this cat and this bird are actually really good friends. And no one would be able to tell if they're seeing from it, the bird's trying to eat the cat. The cat's trying to eat the bird. I mixed it up. but how people see things, their perception. So the King of Swords is saying it doesn't matter if rule with the iron fist, people will see through their perceptions. The King of Swords is advising you to take your time with people, because I feel as if this bird will come to find and discover that this cat has his best interest at heart. I can see the bird riding on the cat's back. And the bird might be like, please don't try to eat me. You remember the story of the gingerbread man, and he got on the back of the fox? Well, people like that will be like, let's move fast. You need help? I'll help you. And somebody who really got your best interest at heart, they're not codependent. They're independent. This cat is independent. This bird is independent. They're free. They have a relationship that's genuine. So maybe in this moment, you might be a friend to someone who feels trapped. And you might be getting triggered that they're the same people. And what I'm picking up here is you're going to go from a place of fear, like you're trying to eat me. I need to get my way out of here. And you're being asked to put love into the situation so you can see through eyes of love. So if you are a gingerbread dealing with a fox, you know, the gingerbread man, can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He jumped on the fox's back, and the fox ate him. If that's the case, you'll learn from it. Yes, it's going to hurt, but let's be honest. You've already endured so much pain. So what's going to come up is a trauma. You're going to feel like everybody, I can't trust anybody. They're trying to hurt me. What do I do? Please help me. And you're going to discover that the wealth you've been seeking is a friend. And that friend is going to come in an unexpected form. You might be wondering, why am I being led to why am I experiencing this situation? And it's going to be so fulfilling and such a patient type dynamic. Two independent people who are high vibrational, independent, taking the time to get to know each other. This is the Nine of Pentacles people want. People say, I'm going to get a lot of money and have a bunch of people around me. But literally, the average person would pay a good person to be their friend. Like, I even have a feeling businesses are going to start popping up where pay me to be your friend. Like, they already have this done. But if you got that it factor, people will literally pay you to be your friend. Like, if you have a business right now, people are like at the place where they're like, you're different, I'm different, I'll support you. And you'll be able to get money and finances coming in. Now, be mindful that you'll have the fox-like people, and they'll look at you as a gingerbread. They'll pay the money, all right? They gonna pay hella bread just to be able to vibe with you, because your vibe is like that. But the real one is gonna be like, my value is not connected to how much currency I have in this moment. My value is connected to how I feel about myself. And I love myself enough to express that I have a fear of the past repeating itself. And when you get to this place, the King of Swords is saying you're going to realize how deep your emotional bank is. You're going to realize that underneath all that fear of the past repeating itself is literally you. And you're going to be able to see, wait, I've been free all this time? I really have the keys to free myself? So that is the message we have for Power 1. I hope you beautiful, lovely souls enjoyed that. Thank you for being present. I like how that message changed perspectives. So I'm starting to see the King of Swords is very is the perfect person to do projects with, you know, as long as it's not reversed, you know. But if it's like this, and with these butterflies here, I'm picking up a lot of very intelligent, handsome men are going to be expressing their emotions on a public platform in a very authentic way. So do not be, you're gonna have some individuals who are going to be like, did he just say that? Yeah, you have a lot of INFJs, masculines coming out with social platforms. Please support them because they are leading the future for healthy masculine energy, okay? If you are divine feminine and you got it going on, support these good looking brothers who are able to put out positive energy consistently, because this is going to help expose a bunch of narcissists, and the high vibrational brothers will help expose the low vibrational feminines. All right. Now, power two. We got the 4 cups here. So we're going to people's shadows. So power two, you got the 4 cups. If you are highly intelligent and you are not in tune with your emotions, what a lot of people don't know is that the King of Swords feels a lot on a consistent basis. To have air in your chart and you're free, that means your emotions are constantly, as the wind blows, this how you can describe your emotions. You know how when the wind is angry, it'll blow something over. When the wind is calm, the King of Swords feels emotions like this. So it's important. The King of Swords must develop self-discipline. It's highly important that they develop self-discipline, emotional control, and emotional intelligence. Because if they don't and they try to fill their time with mental stimulation, then their emotional body gets off kilter. And a King of Swords with a emotional body that is collecting nothing but grief, well, because they're mentally stimulated, they'll attract more grief. So someone that is highly intelligent is going to be having a mental breakdown because they do not know how to accept that their emotions are valid. You see how this cat is looking? They are going through so much. How is it you have all these fish, supposedly empty fish bowls down here? What it looks like to me, there's not enough in this person's home. So it's like, let's say, let's say we about to get breakfast, right? We're gonna do cereal. We got bowls of cereal, right? And so I'm looking through to see if we got everything for the cereal. But as I'm looking in the kitchen, I'm starting to see we don't have enough of, or I feel we don't have enough, right? I feel we could use a little bit more. I feel like we don't have enough. So I'm looking in the counters for bowls, and I'm starting to realize all of the stuff that's clean is over here. And I'm trying to use any and everything just to put my cereal in because I'm so overwhelmed with life. I don't even want to wash the goddamn dishes at this point. You know what I'm saying? So this person's house is, I'm picking up, it's messy. And this is describing their emotional body state. How they feel is in their house, okay? They, their way of expressing their emotions is by how their house looks, okay? Now they may be coming off, I have an idea. You see how this King of Swords is like raising his hand? I have an idea. I have an idea. They're seeing people take their in innovative, genuine, ingenuitive ideas and steal it from them. And they feel like they have no one to talk to about this stuff. They feel like, God damn. So basically, there's a King of Swords who's experienced so much heartbreak and heartache, and they feel they have no one to talk to. It feels like there's a whole bunch of empty bowls around them, and all they want is one full bowl of cat food. Like, imagine you got this bowl got a little cat food, this bowl got a little cat food, blase, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, I just want one bowl, man. They're going hoping that they'll look in the bowls and it's going to be some of their favorite food. But it's like these people are getting everything but what they want. So what's happening for Pal 2, just understand that a lot of people are taking a lot of emotional hits right now. There is basically like, how fish live in water. They ain't got no water. They're experiencing a drought, and because they're emotionally not able to express themselves, their money's about to dry up. So basically right now they're experiencing emotional dissatisfaction. Some of them could be paying people to sleep with them just to have a conversation. And the people they're sleeping with don't even give a fuck what they saying. These people are like, yes, 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 pick me, pick me. So somebody who used to play God in your life, who was in a King of Swords reverse, is starting to feel what it feels like to be giving out all these good ideas and nobody's saying, that's a great idea. People just like, whatever. And then they go back and steal their shit and they like, didn't I teach you that? No, bruh, I thought of this. And it's like, you lying to me. They do not know how to deal with these emotions. So as we talk about the King of Swords has to be disciplined and say, yes, I feel like the wind. I want to blow some shit over. It's all how the King of Swords alchemizes this agony, alchemizes this pain, you know? And the King of Swords loves to share what they know with the world. But this person is starting to learn they don't have anybody around them they can share anything with. In fact, even if they try to start something, they're not going to be able to do it because once again, somebody's coming around triggering their insecurities. So what I'm picking up before we go, this person literally is just sadness follows them. They're attracting nothing but sadness. This person's trying to get in contact with you and they can't get in contact with you. People taking shit from them, you know, the little bit they do got, people taking that shit. And so you're being asked to literally focus on yourself, because everything that comes with this person is like this. Letting this person back in your life is just going to hold up justice for you. And you've already had more than enough injustices done to you, especially by this person. And part of their karma is experiencing emotions much worse than you. Okay, so you may have thought this person was unemotional, pal, too. No, they were so emotional, they was boiling over with emotion. You know, they were it's like their emotions are like a tornado and they're afraid of being around the wrong people and expressing themselves the wrong way, because with you they used to be able to express themselves however they wanted to and you just accepted them. You didn't judge them. You were patient with them. You were like, yeah, keep talking about it. And now this person's like, I have nobody to talk to, man. I know if I talk about this with this person, they're going to try to like say something's wrong with me. And I know there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just having a new experience, but I know I'm around people I can't trust and they have sensitive information they can use against me. I don't understand how it is I'm going to, move forward, because I'm stuck with, if I leave these people, they're going to use what they know about me. And if I stay with these people, they're still using what they know about me. So at the end of the day, this person's starting to realize I don't accept myself. This person's starting to realize it's not them, it's me. I don't accept myself. I don't love myself enough to go through the pain of having people just directly target me, because this person does not feel as if they're going to make it through. They're starting to realize emotionally there's so much healing that needs to take place, and these people do not know if they're gonna make it through, because when they're trying to heal, people come around and fuck with them. And someone tells me this person did this to you, you would start healing, they would pick up on it and fuck with you. And this person just like, I just need a moment to myself. And the people like, yeah, okay. And then they trigger the person. So this person is developing PTSD. And because they do not understand that this is simply, a time to grow and accept that they feel a lot of sad emotions, this person is just giving in to suicidal ideology. Even like you would think that like sleeping at night would help them feel better. They feel so alone. It's quiet at night. All the laughter that they did with the fake ass people that day is just like empty. They're walking around town, seeing you everywhere. Things you like, things that it's like, shit, I'm seeing you everywhere, but I can't see you. So this person is contemplating suicide, okay? But no worries, they can't commit suicide until they pay off their karma. So you're gonna be hearing about this person feeling beat the fuck down, they getting robbed, they shit getting missing, and you may, a lot of healing's about to come up with this because you're gonna start to realize you do have a kind heart and you don't like to see people hurt, and you did have a history with this person, but you're gonna realize that if I am a friend to them, they're not going to be a friend to me. They're just going to sit there, dump their shit on me. I'm going to catch their karma. And then what happens after that? I'm the one getting attacked by the things they don't want to get attacked by. And this person already doesn't have the balls to stand up for themselves. So if you can imagine how bad this person is feeling right now with all the gain stocking they're receiving, then I want you to think about this. If they're willing to put that shit on you and then go back to trying to run away with your energy, you got to think about it. If it took for this person to get their ass whipped with karma to start fucking with you, you might not want to give this person another chance, okay? In this moment in time, if you're listening to this message, a lot of emotions are going to be coming to the surface, and you're going to start to understand how you feel at a deep level. And you're going to start to understand that it's okay for you to be able to feel that emotion. It's literally that person trying to call out to you, please call me. Don't do it, because you're familiar to it. And what's trying to come in is a brand new experience with healthy people. And this person blocks everything from you. So Spirit is advising you, just breathe through it, be gentle with yourself during this transition, because there's some brand new healthy individuals who are trying to come into your life, okay? Healthy masculines, healthy feminines, and they literally, Spirit really wants you to know that you deserve goodness. And you may have experienced so much heartache that you might be overwhelmed with the love you receive, but realize these people are not going to do anything that makes you uncomfortable, and you're not going to do anything that makes them uncomfortable. You're going to be forming relationships and friendships with other healthy hayokas who do not care for fuck shit. They don't want toxic shit. So you're not going to have to be explaining all the time. You're not going to be having to explain, I don't want to hang out all the time. It's kind of going to be, you guys are going to meet trusting the signs of the universe. So if in this moment you're just like, if that person isn't it, then who is it? Who are my people? Well, just trust the universe. You don't need to know how the universe gonna do it. Don't micromanage the universe, okay? And while this person is grieving, the last of the emotions connected to them is about to come up. And so when you finally release whatever it was that you felt about them, you're gonna look at this situation from, I wish that we hadn't went down like this, and I don't wish any ill will on you, because I understand we could switch roles, and I'm gonna be mindful of the intentions I put out into the universe. But as much as I'm grateful for how wise I am, I know never to fuck with your ass again. I don't care if we got kids. I will always have a lawyer with me, have the fucking cops with me, bitch. I don't care if we got the same goddamn grandma. I will show up to the family reunion if I feel led to, with a goddamn chopper and the FBI, bitch. So this could be multiple people I'm picking up on, family, frenemies, ex-lovers. But realize, if it took for them to get karma to stop fucking with you, then that means if you were to patch them up, they will get even worse, because they would not want to lose you. These people are willing to kill to keep you close. Like in a past life, for some of you guys, an ex-lover or a family member or ex-frenemy, they literally did a number on you because you tried to walk out the house, and they wanted to make sure that you didn't leave. And they didn't mind having your blood in the house. They didn't mind the guilt and shame of it. The thing they didn't want to come out was the fact that they did it. They was like, you ain't gonna leave me now. So some past life shit might be coming up, embrace it, and you know, keep it pushing. All right, let's go to pile 3. We got the 2 of Swords. So the King of Swords here. All right, so I'm picking up, when you speak, people are trying to act like they don't understand what you're saying. All right. You got some narcissists they're trying to act like we don't care what they're saying. They don't know what they're talking about. But the truth is, they're like, they need to shut up. However, these people ain't gonna tell you what they're doing. They're gonna try to come to you like the yes people, because whatever it is you're doing is gaining a lot of attention and momentum, and it's being well received. So if you are in an isolated event that of injustice, you want to basically air that shit out. Yeah, you want to do it in a way where they can't ignore you. Because what's happening right now is isolated events have been making highly targeted individuals feel as if they have no support. And so you want to air out what's going on with as many organizations as possible, okay? You want to ensure that you are, you want to ensure that you are airing their asses out. Also, something came up. It was talking about light language activation for star seeds. Be mindful. ACS feedback. Oh shit. Let me read this. Because I know ACS normally don't say shit back. Hold on. Making sure that you make multiple platforms. All right. The more seen you are with whatever it is you putting out, like I'm not saying like overexpose yourself. Make sure it's quality. So if you just want to do it one way, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But make sure however you feel led to put it out, because I felt like the way I was saying it, do it on multiple platforms if you feel led to. But also, there's some stuff targeting star seeds. There's psychological warfare in it. So you can start speaking like fucking gibberish and looking fucking crazy. So you may feel like, for some of you, if you get a recommendation, every recommendation that comes up is not for you, okay? If something in you like hit, like you feel like a drop in spirit, it could be you having a face of fear, but also you could simply be learning, you could be learning discernment, okay? Because I have had some recommendations come up where I feel like, yo, I'm on to something. I've had, oh yeah, your discernment is increasing. That's why we got the 2 of Swords here. I felt like I can't wait to do this, but that one came up. It says start light code for star seeds. I'm like, and I just felt like I don't want to do that. It's psychological warfare in that shit. It's premiering now, right when I'm making the video. Most of the times I know something's for me if it comes up in my recommendations. If like it comes up as watch later. So if you're doing something on a public scale and you say, I'm gonna do it on my time when I feel led to, that's when you do it. But if you're doing something and somebody trying to come in and interrupt it, then that means it's some fuck shit, okay? Now, let's finish getting some more information for you guys. So, what do the viewers need to know about the 2 of Swords? You got Justice and Ace of Swords here. You are being so well received. These people do not like the fact that you have people helping you. These people do not like the fact that they are being seen for who they truly are. And something's going to happen in May. Something big, justice, is going to happen for you in May, because somebody or some people did something based off of a lot of lack of emotional discipline. And let's just say what they try to take from you, they're going to be giving back in May. So during this time, you know, or the energy of May, whenever you're seeing this, right now, judgment is being called on them. They don't know it, so they're going to be trying to put out fear tactics like do this and do that, and we're in control and we got this. Basically, this Knight of Pentacles telling me whatever plan they was working on, they still think they're going to come through with it. Somebody don't want me talking. All right. So up until this time, let me get some tea. I feel like somebody's trying to attack my throat chakra. You're going to be having people try to like do shut up spells on you. I got a chokehold, so. Ooh, child. Ooh. Ah, that feels so much better. Make sure you, if you like tea, drink tea. It's gonna protect your throat chakra from any attacks. All right. But basically, some people have been working behind the scenes, paying what little money they got to somebody to set you up. Somebody that's going to seem like, I'm a brand new beginning, I'm peaceful. It's somebody with fire energy, and they are in salamander. The spirit animal is a salamander, and they have a king complex. And since you're coming off as a 9 of Pentacles, they're trying to basically turn you to the reverse 9 of Pentacles. Okay? This person wants to isolate you. And this is somebody that's coming in, like, they take this, the person they sending your way takes out truth speakers. This person's in some fire energy. They may not be a fire sign, but they're very passionate, very lust driven. They like to act. They're very talented. But the thing is, they don't exactly know how to be genuine. And so this person been trying to get access to you, and you just never around when they're looking for you. You pick pile 3. Some people are trying to stop justice, trying to set you up with a toxic ass motherfucker. Now, the person is coming in as the King of Wands, but they're trying to stop you from getting justice. They're trying to basically distract you from your purpose. And your purpose is justice. Your purpose is not to get knocked up by somebody or get somebody pregnant. Your purpose is justice, bitch. You better do that shit. Now, what happens after they get their justice? Because I feel like the Magician, yo, there's some sexy shit out there popped out. The Fool, Wheel of Fortune, and Queen of Wands. And the World. After you get your justice, let's close out a very toxic cycle. Something's going to happen for you in May. In fact, you're going to be so surprised when it happens. It's going to be like, I thought this whole time I was fighting for nothing. No, you weren't. Your faith is what helped you get justice. Okay? Now, what happens if the person gets with the other person? This is a Knight of Wands. This person is a player. They're a magician. They do sex magic. They're going to basically stop you from being able to have the family life that you deserve. And they're not going to tell you, but they being well paid to come in and fuck your shit up. What does Power 3 also need to know about the King of Wands type energy that's trying to get access to them? Oh shit. We got the Moon, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Six of Cups. This person has been well paid by people you know to come in and fuck your shit up. They told this person so much information about you. That's why you've been having so many rapid ascensions, so that you don't fall for the same shit. The same people that traumatized you told this person how they traumatized you. And this person, the person they sent your way, had this idea. Well, I'm gonna come up in there, seem like I'm everything that they needed. And the person will basically start trauma bonding you worse than your family, worse than your ex-friends, worse than your ex-lovers. This person literally has been talking to anybody that you fucking know to get information about you. This person is definitely into magic. This person paid people for your information. Basically, they want to trauma bond you worse than your family did. Okay? This person paid a lot of people a lot of information, so just so they can figure out how to get access to you. They look at you as a challenge. This person, Seven of Swords with the Knight of Wands, is a narcissist, and they are a dying breed. This person wants to hurt you worse than your family did. That means they playing long term on making your life a living hell with the Nine of Wands. They plan on long term making your life a living hell. Because what I'm picking up right now, if you chose Power 3, people seeing you for who you truly are. This person wants to get access to you so that they can say they're attached to your name. Blase, blase. You wouldn't know they're talking to people from your past, but they are. Constantly gonna be getting information from the past. And their plan was they build with you. They act like you. I'm thinking of this movie, the Tyler Perry movie with the light skinned goddess, and she left her husband for a millionaire, and she got AIDS and shit. This person, that type of shit, this person on that shit, like they put that shit down on you, where you like shit. We don't need the condom, bitch. I want to have kids with you, but you can't have kids with them because they ain't got no sperm count. And then when you start putting some shit together and you start not being able to protect yourself magically because your immune system is fucked up and all the shit that follows them is following you, you'll be like, shit, why am I under so much spiritual attack? Only to realize your toxic ass family was torn with your divine counterpart. You got an actual divine counterpart out here, Power 3. But right now, it's meant for you to be single so that you can get your justice. Because your family is trying to do everything to stop the truth from coming out. And you are being so well received, they literally sought somebody, took money from somebody to get information about how to get next to you. How fucked up is that? You have sociopaths with money paying sociopaths with no money to get information about somebody they don't never meet. So how can pile 3 recognize the King of Wands that's trying to come in and fuck their shit up? Justice, 5 of Cups, and the Fool. All right. So if you got a court case, this person is being well paid. Basically, if you got a court case, this person knows all about your court case. This person is envious, jealous. This person want to come in and let's be friends. I'll help you. I'll help you get what it is you need. But if you got a court case, your court case going to be wrapping up sooner than most people thought. A lot of people didn't want you to wrap this court case up because there's a lot of scandal going on. But that court case is going to be wrapping up in May. Everything's going in your favor, but there's a lot of wicked people trying to project their shit onto you. And this is why your healing is being speeded up so that you can protect yourself from them. So if you got a court case, people getting their karma, and they basically gonna get beat down so fast, unexpectedly, that around May, or the energy of May, is when you are going to get justice. This person knows all about your court case. They know what makes you tick, or what they do, or what they think they know. This is somebody that paid people a hell of a lot of motherfucking money, bitch. Good. So also, you need to know you have so much support. You don't need to fear going out your house. You are so wise with this high priestess, and your beauty astounds everybody, and people respect your emotions, and you are so protected from envious and jealous people and people that just want to fuck you. You people karma. You are going to be surrounded by nothing but love and peace. And you about whatever you have been experiencing any financial issues, that's about to come to an end. Like, because you're being seen as a star. Let's get some understanding about this financial advice for you so that you won't walk into a trap. You got a whole bunch of people trying to get you in a fucking trap. We got the 2 of Cups, Hangman, and Peace, supported by the 9 of Wands and the Magician and the Fool. Don't fall for that shit. Somebody trying to offer y'all some money. They want y'all to sell y'all souls by being not authentic. This person also is working with others so that they can get into a relationship with you. We got the Lovers, the 3 of Wands, and Page of Swords. They are having people stalk the shit out of you. This person want to move in with you. Basically, they want to make it seem like, basically what I'm picking up, a whole lot of people trying to set you up with people so that you won't get your justice. You got multiple people trying to come at you from multiple areas. You got the Star, Aquarius energy in the building. You got people trying to cloud your judgment so that you don't speak truth. Keep speaking your fucking truth. The people that's trying to cloud your judgment, they don't have no protection. So if you start noticing that, you got people calling you, trying to get close to you, it's because they are lust driven. Ace of Wands. They also envious and jealous, and they're trying to lean back in the motherfucking cut. And they mad because you keep airing their asses out. They thinking you should be tired by now. If I had been through what you've been through, I would have gave up by now. Well, that's why you ain't me, and you will give up. See, Spirit is blessing you with so much strength that you're gonna get through this shit. With the 3 of Wands, trust the guidance you are given to get through this situation. As once again, you're showing up as a star. Okay. And we got the Sun and judgment. So everything is in your favor, and you got people doing any and everything to get in your energy. So if you have to do anything with some narcissists, change the shit up on them, okay? Like you wanna change the shit up on them so bad that they start looking fucking crazy while you start looking peaceful, calm, and shit. You want to change the scenery up on their asses so bad, they regret targeting you. Now you gonna know how to change the shit up on their asses. Narcissists like doing things the same way. And also be mindful with this 9 of Pentacles coming up here, and the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords here. This person who's a Knight of Wands really is not a king. They're literally a knight trying to act like they're the King of Wands. But this person is going to basically try to do this. They're going to make it look like, I can help you get out that cage. The whole time, they're not going to let you out of cage. They're going to basically try to set you up, get you mentally confused, emotional manipulation, mental manipulation, a mental prison. And they're gonna want to have you have fear that if I try to escape this cage, they're gonna try to eat me. Okay, so this person is coming in like, I'm here for you. This person ain't no King of Wands. They a fucking Knight of Wands. Let's do something. Let's decloak this energy, because I want you guys to see the truth. There's a whole bunch of illusions going around, and we about to clear this shit up for you guys. There's no reason this much illusion magic should be going on. Pile 3. The intention of blessing this reading with the singing bowl is to clear the illusion magic of the person trying to come in into Pile 3's life. All right. What's the truth about this situation? King of Cups. This is a baby daddy trying to come in, y'all. This ain't nobody new. 10 of Swords. They ready to commit suicide. 8 of Wands. They ready to commit suicide. And they want to basically play with you again because you being seen as a star. They basically, people prepping somebody that you got a child with to get you trapped into a cycle again. And they promised this person they would pay this person a hell of a lot of money. Hey, if you a truth speaker, people don't like that shit. Yep. Once again, this person wanted you to think, well, you're nice to me. This person will try to come in real nice. They've been doing illusion magic so they can appear like a King of Wands. This 7 of Cups says there's a lot of illusion magic. 7 of Pentacles. New beginnings. No, not ain't. 7 of Swords. This person illusion magic just, so literally do not focus on dating. If you pick Pile 3, make sure you get your justice first. Be patient. Justice is gonna come in real fast for you, but for you it may seem like it's coming slow because you've had so much injustice done to you and you just want this to be over with. But others are going to be talking about whatever it is that you're a heavy cycle you're closing out, as if that happened fast for them. Maybe, my shit will work out. You going to have people comparing their shit to you. You going to have people saying, well, they got money. That's why they got it like that. You going to have people trying to spy on you and see how the fuck you getting your money. Where you getting all this shit from? And a lot of these people going to die just to be like you. Like if you got a nose, people going to be trying to get a fucking nose job like you. People literally are going to be having body aches and pains and saying, fuck my health, I want that nose they got. You're going to be having people trying to basically act like they're your friend, come in real smooth and shit, and then all of a sudden become a fucking dictator and try to run your life. So do not focus on dating. You know, this not the time to be trying to date right now. You have to clear some shit up. Be patient. What can we got 7 of the 7 of cups, the tower, and the sun. So, and 2 of cups. So what's happening here is you about to be blessed with something because you healing with this 8 of cups, and you got a lot of people trying to make it look like you're not gonna be blessed with it. So do not take it personal. Just know, everybody know they gonna be giving the shit up, but they basically trying to see, like, I like playing chess with this person. How long can they play chess? However, they don't know you've been through so much shit, Power 3, that you can play chess for a very long time without actually playing chess. Like, somebody make a move, you walk away, you come back 29 years later, make a move. This person just sat there aging. Where you been there? I thought you left. No, I just went and took a break. You still look young. I know, and you look old. How long you been here at this board, though? Since you left. Are you serious? You need to go get a life, bro. How about this? What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna come back after I make my move. But you ain't played the game for 30 years. Oh, I know. But you know, this move, I need to take some time to think about it. And you disappear again. And you come back whenever the fuck you want to. In fact, this chess game is where they playing by themselves. So you got a lot of blessings coming in after you get your justice. You got a lot of distractions trying to say, you know, the love interest is coming here. It's really just a lot of heavy illusion magic. Don't fall for it. We're going to get some 3 cards to sum up your message, and then we're going to call it a day. All right. So because you're happy, we got the 5 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Because you're happy and you do not, you don't have self-hate, you're going to have a lot of people that's envious and jealous of you, watching you win, all up on your dick on some obsessive ass energy, trying to basically get close to you so they can fuck you and destroy you. Okay? And this is a lot, like these people that's gonna go out their way to talk to you. See, something you need to know, pal 3, is that most people respect you. They're not gonna just walk up on you and be like, hey, we got this and that in common. No, you can become your own best friend until this justice is served. Most people who respect you gonna just sit there and leave you the fuck alone and admire you from a distance. Anybody who actually goes out of their way to find you and strike up a conversation with you and the energy's off, they were sent by somebody from your past. And your past accepted money from that person to get to you. So that says anything. The way these people have planned and plotting and scheming against you, they have little time before shit runs out for them. They basically, while you're healing loneliness right now, they're getting lonelier. So what they're saying is, if I'm lonely and I would give into this shit, maybe you would give into this shit, but you ain't. You strong, Power 3. Let's clear the energy. Thank you for being present, and thank you for not giving into this stupid ass foul shit.